Hey guys, what's up? This is the first episode of Rumour Roundup. This is a new channel that I have started to provide you guys with the latest tech news and rumours. This first episode is all about iOS 6. The reason for this video is the Apple WWDC event is coming up soon. It takes place between the 11th and 15th of June in San Francisco, and one of the major things to be announced is the new operating system. I want to begin by mentioning last year and the release of the current operating system, iOS 5. We were given a range of new features such as the new notification system, iMessage, reminders, Twitter integration, Wi-Fi syncing, as well as the less popular newsstand. Also, with the listed features I just mentioned, Apple said there were 200 other new features in iOS 5. This update brought a range of upgrades and ironed out many problems from the previous operating system. This brought stability, so we are unsure what to expect next from Apple. The rumours I mention are in no particular order, and as I say, they are only rumours. Let's begin by talking about Siri. Last October, Siri was released as a beta version when the iPhone 4S came out. But with the upcoming iOS 6 update, soon people may be talking to their iPads and possibly other Apple devices. 9to5Mac reported that Siri could be coming to their iPad and showed this mock-up of what it could look like. This shows the Siri interface coming up from the bottom of the screen. If it was implemented, I think this could be an accurate mock-up, as I don't think there's any need for Siri to take up the whole of the iPad's 9.7-inch screen. Another rumour or suggestion regarding Siri was that the iOS 6 could expand the capabilities of Siri by opening up the API to third-party developers. This would allow people to control applications using Siri, opening up many new possibilities. The next thing I'm going to talk about is a new way to toggle settings. iOS 6 could bring a new way to toggle settings which would save users time when turning Bluetooth or Wi-Fi on and off, for example. This could be done by adding the option to have toggles on the multitasking bar or the option to add them to the notification center. This would make it easier for people who are frequently switching their settings on or off. I don't want to compare the two operating systems, but this is a feature that Android has included for a long time, and it would be great to see it implemented into Apple's OS. Many people would love to see a new way to quickly reply to texts. Currently, when the notification pops up at the top of the screen alerting you have a message, you tap on the alert and it takes you to the messaging application where you can reply. However, people want to be able to quickly reply from the app they are in, without having to change, so that when they have finished sending the message, they can just carry on where they were, without having to switch back to the application they were on. Facebook integration. Apple CEO Tim Cook said that consumers should stay tuned for the arrival of Facebook integration into iOS devices. iOS 5 saw Twitter integration and Facebook integration is expected to be coming soon. This would allow photos to be shared straight to Facebook from the built-in photo application. It would also allow sharing from other sources directly to Facebook. Something which I would like to see from Facebook and Twitter integration is a way to update a status or send a tweet without going into the application. When sharing to Twitter, you can write about what you're sharing, but I would like to see a way to update your social networking profile, but when you're not sharing a link or photo, just for a general text message. A way this could be done would be to add something into a notification center, so it can be done from anywhere, no matter what you are doing on the device. Another way would be to redesign the search screen on the far left home screen, so they can be used to update statuses and go straight to websites, as well as the usual search function. Multitasking. Many iPad users would like to see a way to use true multitasking, being able to run multiple applications at once. This would work great on the iPad's giant screen, and Kyle Howes put together a video on YouTube showing his concept on how this could work. I will leave a link to that video in the description below. Safari is expected to see an update, with the search bar and address bar combining into one, as this mock-up shows. This is a feature that OS X Mountain Lion will be bringing to the Macs as well. Also, as shown in this picture, iOS 6 is expected to bring a new colour scheme to the iPhone, with a new simple and clean silver replacing the blue that has been seen for a long time. This is a change which the iPad messaging and mail apps have already made, and the iPhoto application also uses the silver colour scheme. We can expect to see it across all the Apple built-in apps very soon. This rumour is all about the iPad. iOS 6 could bring a way to have multiple users on one iPad. This would allow people to share the iPad around the home or workplace without worrying about data being lost or something seen which shouldn't be. A writer from the unofficial Apple weblog site said, "It would be nice to let my niece use my iPad without worrying she'll accidentally delete an important email." He also mentions that with iCloud, users don't need to worry about their hard drive filling up anymore, as each user could access their documents via the cloud. Apple are set to drop Google and provide their own map and navigation application that they have developed from the ground up. Google recently announced their new 3D maps, so it'll be interesting to see what Apple come up with. The last rumour that I'm going to talk about for iOS 6 is about widgets. Many people would like to see Apple introduce a way for third-party developers to create widgets which could be added to the home screens. However, I feel this is unlikely to happen. It would be nice to see widgets added to iOS through the home screen or perhaps the notification center. However, I don't think we're going to see anything from third-party developers anytime soon. Something we may see though is some more widgets for notification center from Apple to go with the weather and stock widgets that we already have. We may perhaps see a clock widget which could be used for not only showing the time, but for timers and stopwatches to be displayed without opening the clock application. Okay, so that's all the iOS 6 rumours for now. Now I'm going to briefly talk about what else is expected at the WWDC. OS X Mountain Lion is another product Apple will be discussing. New features to be discussed include Notification Center, Messages, Reminders, Game Center, and AirPlay. We are also expecting to hear about iCloud updates during the WWDC. We have already seen a peek at new web apps with reminders and notes being added to the iCloud website. A new way to share photos in the cloud is also expected to be announced. New MacBook Airs, MacBook Pros, Mac Pros and iMacs are believed to be revealed, and we are expecting to see new Retina displays being added to the Mac lineup. The final thing we may see is information about the much talked about and rumoured Apple TV. So that's all for this first episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. Please leave a comment about what you are looking forward to the most. If you enjoyed it, please thumbs up the video and subscribe for more. I hope to bring new videos out soon. You can follow me on Twitter at rumourroundup, and I'll leave a link to my profile in the description. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.